Hey everyone, it is that time. Welcome to the Final Cut. Mark the Movie Man here, and man, do I've got a wild one for you today. You ever have one of those films that you kind of scroll past on Netflix, you go, maybe I'll watch it. Yeah, I'll watch it next time. Yeah, it looks interesting, maybe I... And then you finally get around to seeing it, and you regret not having seen it sooner. Well, that is today's film, Bounty Killer, brought to us by Henry Cyan, which gives us the story of a world. It's a post-apocalyptic world, and that apocalypse happened because of corporate greed and corporate businesses actually going to war with each other and then basically annihilated the earth. Well, now those white-collared criminals are on the bounty list, and there are bounty killers out there looking to collect. Two in particular, Drifter and Mary Death, are looking, they get their fame from being such fantastic killers in this world, especially Mary Death, who's looking for fame, fortune, and maybe a little of attention as well. But Drifter's past comes back to haunt him, and Mary Death gets caught up in the middle, and we see how they go on a wild ride and how the way the world works suddenly gets changed, all because of these two bounty killers. This film is insane fun from start to finish, and I can't recommend it enough. I was kicking myself for not having watched this film sooner, namely because of the character Mary Death, played by Christian Petrie, and if I mispronounced that, I do apologize, but she was fantastic in here. She is one of my new favorite action heroines in here. She's just this badass woman who, she loves the attention, and people might scoff at her outfits or whatnot, but it's playing up to those exploitation elements as well. But she's got some badass moves to back up her looks and just her reputation as well, and I loved all the action scenes she's in. She's got a particular fight scene in here with the head of the gypsy clan there is, and man, do those two ladies go at it. I mean, they just beat the snot out of each other, and that's what I loved about this. All these characters are not afraid to get their mitts dirty, if you will, and man, do they go to just town on one another, and it was a great scene. But there's a lot of fun, insane action scenes in here. Drifter, played by Matthew Marsden, also does well in here. I liked his character of how he's kind of got this kind of shady past, and he's got a history with Mary Death, and the play between these two was entertaining. I really liked the chemistry between these two as well. Barack Hardley plays the gun caddy, if you will, Jack LaMont's fun guy. He's definitely in there for the comic relief, though there are very few really dark, serious moments. It doesn't take itself too seriously, which is also what you want for a film like this. Now, Gary Busey and Beverly D'Angelo also make appearances in here, so look for them. It was fun seeing them on screen again. And this world they created is just insane. Kind of a cross between Mad Max, Zombieland, and Barbed Wire, really, is what it was. Especially between, like a mix between Barbed Wire and Mad Max. It had that kind of tone and feel and flair to it, and I loved that. Some great cars in here, some fantastic practical special effects. There are some CGI effects, but not too many. But with the comic book type of feel to this film, that was okay. Folks, this film is just balls to the wall action fun. Just sit back and enjoy the insanity that this film is. And Mary Death really is a film. I would love to see that character in another film. She was that badass, that much fun to watch, and so were all the other characters in here. And I highly recommend it to anyone who likes those exploitation action films, those like the Mad Max type of films. This one's definitely for you, because it's done in that vein. I know there's been a lot of exploitation type films done, but this is one of the ones that is done really well, and I highly recommend it. If you have seen Bounty Killer, please leave your comments down below. Love to hear your thoughts on it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate every single one of you. We're that close to 1,000 subscribers, and I can only get to there with your help. Thank you so much, and as always, keep that ticket stub.